Hey, this is Notser, and we are in the Tier 9 Premium Japanese Battleship Musashi on the map Sleeping Giant. This was an interesting game, partly because while I was playing this, I was talking to Poimane and his wife about my escapades in St. Petersburg, so I wasn't really paying all that much attention. I was just every 30 seconds firing my gun, basically. And, yeah, you'll just have to watch and wait and see exactly what happens in this game. Musashi, obviously, Japanese, so the Musashi does a ton of damage with the guns. However, it will overpin hardcore. So I was just looking to try and punish this enemy Yamato who was out in an area where the island dipped enough that I could fire over it. Teams going for the other side of the map. I felt a little overextended over here, honestly. No DD escort, no cruiser escort, and I was like, this doesn't look good at all. What if I come around that corner and there's a torpedo boat that will absolutely obliterate me with torpedoes? Or I don't know. If I come around the corner and I'm overcommitted, I really don't know what to do. But this does allow me to get on the flank of the enemy and punish their bow-on tankiness that they're trying to do. So I've got the side shot of this enemy, and I do pretty good damage. 18,000. No citadel, but 18,000 seems pretty good to me. And while all this is going on, look at the scorecard. We've already lost 2 friendly DDs on the other flank. We can't afford to lose that many. I know this is random, but it's only like 5 minutes in the game, and we need to survive, guys. So I continue moving forward. There's a lot of enemy ships spotted, so I felt pretty confident that I wasn't going to run into anything on this flank. And just as I'm feeling pretty feisty and ready to go and push hard, we run into a Benson who is trying to cap the A point. And I'm just going to try and stick a shell or two in his ship, and of course we do. But now the Benson has the advantage. He could send torpedoes and just own me hard. And I don't want that. I don't want to die to torpedoes, but oh, what is this? What is this? An enemy ship is pushing forward very quickly, and I have his broadside, so I'm like, hell yes. Don't angle at all. I will just shoot right here underneath her gun. Do a ton of damage. No citadel once again, but we do, I think, what, 25,000 damage? Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm absolutely happy with that. But I am also showing a ton of broadside, so this guy... Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm in a Japanese battleship. They have a citadel above the waterline. And he returns the favor. He absolutely returns the favor. But I do some damage too. But... I'm in a weird spot where I've got to rotate if I want to continue to try and pressure the Izumo. My team is losing ships rapidly. I feel so helpless in a battleship. I feel like the game's already decided and we don't have any DDs now. Not a single DD decided, you know what? We got to play past 5 minutes. Now I just want to die and go to the next game. It's so hard to win when your DDs are dead. And the enemy Benson is giving smoke for the enemy Izumo, so I'm going to try an angle, but there's an island, and it's going to take me 8 years to traverse my guns. So I'm in this awkward position where I don't want to give the Izumo too much side, because he'll pin it, but I also want to try and contest the capture and maybe do some damage to the Izumo. I don't know. And of course, the Benson, he's just mocking me with his guns. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to hit that shot. I'm never going to hit that shot. Instead, I'm going to fire on a broadside cruiser that is, 20 plus kilometers away. Maybe I can surprise him. Not likely. But, I'm grasping at straws here. This game feels so over. Just barely missed him, unfortunately. This game feels so over, and I'm just like... All I wanted to do was get some credits so I could purchase the Midway It was the only ship I did not have in my inventory, and all I wanted to do was have a good Musashi game. I was going back and forth between the Missouri and the Musashi, and I'm looking at this game, there's no way. No way, right? Everyone else is going, yeah, there's really no way. Use my aircraft to scout over the island, but also to fire over it. Gonna fire on the Des Moines. Get a little bit of damage. Friendly cruiser is pushing in. And it's just bad. But it looks like this Des Moines is not paying attention to where the island is located. And it looks like he's gonna ram right into it. So I'm like, okay. Well, I'm gonna fire directly at your midsection. And hopefully we're gonna stick in this ship. Which we do. We take him out with a 30,000 damaging shot, and the Izmo comes out of hiding to finish off the friendly. So it's just 3. Oh, of course he's got shells to fire on me. Thankfully, he misses. And I'm desperate. Oh! Enemy destroyer spotted and then unspotted. Oh, I would have loved to have been able to fire on him. Maybe I should have taken the shot. We'll see if that has any impact on the game's outcome. Not that it will, probably. And just continue to just absolutely destroy the Izmo. I am such a better tier 9 than him. 460mm guns against a big battleship like that. Oh, they stick in the ship and they do so much damage. Oh. And it looks like he wants to either move forward or back up, so I was sort of in between. I gave a little bit of a lead, elevated the gun a little bit, but, you know, I wasn't sure if he was backing up. Do almost no damage, of course. And I just want to kill this guy. I want to kill this guy. I want the enemy Benson spotted, and then I want to kill the Benson too. And angling really doesn't matter for this ship, as long as I get a fleshy bit. And oh, I think the Benson came out. Tried to drop a torpedo. Thankfully, I'm able to avoid all but one. Obviously, it causes a flood, but I basically know that that's the only DD here. And yeah, sure enough, he's going to give smoke to his teammate. And I go, oh, great. What can I do now? Well, I can try and blind fire the last known position. And I'm like, you know, what the hell, why not? He's a big battleship. He'll probably still be there. Oh yeah, he's still there, and we do 13,000, but it's still not enough to kill this guy. It's just one of those devastating moments where it's like, this game was so decided before I even had a chance. They have 4 bases to our nil. They have 3 enemy DDs up, which are terrifying for a battleship. And, you know, it's easy to just be like, screw it. The game's over. I'm going to run my ship into the enemy, and I'm just going to get to the next game. But that's not how I play the game. I feel like I can find fun in anything, and trying to survive this, and maybe trying to bring it back, is something compelling to me. So, we're going to move forward. We're going to try and get some damage on other ships. Do a little bit to the Kobodos, who's going to, of course, send torpedoes. So I was like, okay, drop speed. Be unpredictable. I don't know why he's so close to me, but I'm still going to try and punish him. He's angling away, but oh, what is this? A broadside cruiser. The only thing that I am more interested in is the potential one-shot. If I take this guy out, maybe we're in the game a little bit longer, right? I mean, look at the points. It's so close. Of course. And the enemy drops his torpedoes where I was stationed, not as I'm moving towards him. So my predicted avoidance actually made me take more damage, and the Izmo is still alive. Ah, so angry that he is still alive. So we're just gonna fire on the enemy. Atago, gotta get a kill. We have to get something. Maybe I should fire on the Kobodos, but I kind of feel like he's threatening me. The enemy Atago is threatening my team. And I feel like as long as I keep my distance from the enemy DD, he can't hurt me with his torpedoes, obviously, because they nerfed him into the ground. I can mitigate it a little bit. If I take this guy out, though, of course we don't take him out with a shot. If we took out the enemy cruiser, which the friendly was able to finish him off, then maybe we have a chance. And oh, a couple low health ships. It'd be terrible if you were to, oh, I don't know, take a ton of damage from me. And I was like, I would love to finish you off. I would love to do that. They're just barely outside of my range, and I'm trying to move in range of the enemies that are super low. We've got to do something to get kills. Something has to be done, and oh, that's something to be done. Take out the enemy ship. Friendlies take out one more of the low health ships, and of course, both DDs are going after me. I'm out in the open. There was not one, not two, not three, but 4 enemy ships on this flank. So I feel like, you know, my day's numbered. I'm just gonna try maybe get this guy down. And you'll find that, oh, that was a good shot. You'll find that, you know, maybe I'll just try this. Maybe I'll just try this. It actually works out pretty well sometimes where it's just like, it doesn't matter, the game's over. Let's just see. Shot in the dark. So I'm like, okay, that was a good shot. I think I could take this guy out now with the shot. Enemy splits his torpedoes just enough that I'm able to dodge him. The shell dispersion was not in my favor. But regardless, we're alive. We didn't take torpedo. We need another kill, clearly, because we're losing the tick rate vastly. It is bad. So he runs into the edge of the border, elevate the gun, knowing that he's going to have to stick there and stay on that edge, and of course we take him out. So we give ourselves a little bit more time left to potentially come back. There's a chance, you know, like 1 in a million, 1 in a billion, but there's a chance. And yeah, of course there's a battleship that's basically 50% live, and he's openly firing on me. Of course. Friendlies take out another ship, and pretty much I'm the only one dealing with a ton of ships near me. I've got 2 enemy DDs and an enemy battleship. But we know that enemy DD used torpedoes recently, quote unquote, and they're, of course, firing from smoke. It's just like, just give me one opening. Show yourself. We've got to try and give ourselves another kill just to keep us in the game, right? It's like, ugh. Show yourself. Come on. I know you want to. It takes forever to traverse. Enemy battleship recognizes that I'm refusing to show much side, so he's going to, in turn, switch to HE. Probably a good choice based on how I'm playing. And he's showing a ton of his side. He's greedy. So I'm like, okay, come on, give me a citadel, baby. Give it to me. And there we go. We get a citadel. All right, one more salvo. Not enough time, though, right? There's not enough time. We need a kill right now. Friendlies spot an enemy DD over by the base. Can he damage him? Can he get this down? It is so close. Come on, kill the Kagero. That's the only way. Maybe my shot will do it. They do take out the Kagero. And just a little bit more. We need to kill 2 more ships. I'm sure the Benson's just going to run until the end of the game, but regardless, there's an enemy battleship right in front of me, and I'm like, we can do this. Of course, there's absolutely no way we could do this, but you gotta build yourself up. He's not showing much side, but we do a pretty good damaging shot. I probably should have put that fire out a little bit sooner. I did not expect it to stay that long and do that much damage. I'm just trying to avoid the shot. Please don't set me on fire. So close. We have the ability to use a heal. I need an angle to use my front guns. I should have probably angled. It took me a little bit too much time to swing open. Probably could have killed him. But let's be honest, the Benson was long gone. That game was over. I felt like I did so much for my team, and apparently we did. Look at the reward for that effort. Never ever give up. Even in a loss, this was a great game from my standpoint. I had a great time. I hope it was cool to watch, even if it was inevitable. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. And that credit income, that's good too.